the Eclipse of Fear over New Zealand. At dawn, the skies above New Zealand were clear. Its crowds gathered along the shores, eager to witness a rare, partial solar eclipse. But what they didn't know was that the coming darkness was not just an astronomical event. It was the beginning of something else, something terrifying. The moon crept across the face of the sun. Daylight faded, and the ocean turned gray. Birds that had been singing merrily suddenly fell silent, as if sensing the danger to come. The crowd laughed and cheered, their faces upturned to the darkening sky. But high above them, an old man stood with his back to the sun, his eyes closed. In a trembling voice, he whispered, This is no ordinary eclipse. This is an omen." As he spoke, the temperature dropped sharply. With every passing minute, the light shrank. Night had fallen in the middle of the morning. People huddled together, fear dawning on their faces. Key children began to cry. The ocean churned unnaturally, and a strange metallic hum echoed from the distance, growing louder with every second. Some swore they saw moving shadows on the sand, but when they turned to look, they saw nothing. They turned back to the sky, but the sight that greeted them stole their breath away. With the moon still obscuring most of the sun, a faceless figure emerged in the sky, stared down at them with cold, unblinking eyes. A photographer raised his camera to take a closer look, but through the lens, he saw not a celestial body, but the same dark figure. Its eyes seemed to bore into his very soul, screamed and dropped the camera. Nobody else saw it, but panic spread through the crowd. Some froze in terror, others ran, stumbling over each other in their haste to escape. The eclipse reached its maximum. Over 80% of the sun had vanished. The sky turned blood red, and the sea as black as night. The hum grew louder, punctuated by heavy footsteps that echoed with each thunderous boom. Then, as suddenly as it began, the hum ceased. An unnatural silence descended, broken only by the sound of terrified whispers. Slowly, the moon drifted away from the sun, and light returned. But something had changed. Some people's eyes seemed to reflect a strange, hidden darkness. While the crowd cheered at the sun's return, a lone whisper echoed, "The eclipse isn't over. It has only just begun." As the sunlight reclaimed the land, the shadows disappeared, but one person had vanished. They searched, but he was never found. Sailors who ventured into the ocean that morning also never returned. Locals whispered that they were swallowed by the darkness of the eclipse. Since that day, people in New Zealand say every eclipse is not just a celestial event, but a gateway to the unknown. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.